Let's turn and shift focus to Chennai, where the politics has now only intensified after an executive engineer of Agriculture Department, S. Muthukumaraswamy, allegedly committed suicide after being pressured by superiors for key appointments. Now, after the suicide snowballed into a major controversy, the Agriculture Minister, S.S. Krishnamurthy, and the Chief Engineer were arrested. Now, the question is that the opposition wants not just the minister to have resigned, but is also targeting the Tamil Nadu Supremo of the AIADMK, Jayalalithaa. Srisha Reddy tells you why this case, like D.K. Ravi in neighboring Karnataka, is becoming such a political hot potato.
A government engineer dead, former Minister S.S. Krishnamurthy and Agriculture Department Chief Engineer Senthil Kumar arrested. The dead engineer's call records clearly showing that Senthil and the ex-minister's PA regularly called Muthukumaraswamy. CBCID sources telling headlines today that Senthil Kumar has even admitted during interrogation that he put pressure on Muthukumaraswamy. Call records clearly showing that Muthukumaraswamy made 4 calls to a particular number on the day he died. The first call was made at 7:31 a.m. and the last call was made just minutes before he allegedly committed suicide. Opposition parties calling the ex-minister's arrest an eyewash, accusing him of receiving VIP treatment even in police custody.
This CBCID will treat him as their bosses. As their boss, because his party is in power.
The opposition now demanding a CBI probe. Adding fuel to fire, Muthukumaraswamy's family alleging that the dead engineer's son was offered a job in the Agriculture Department following his death. The state government putting up a strong defense but unable to douse the opposition's anger. With Srisha Reddy in Chennai, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Over the engineer's death and the resignation of the Agriculture Minister of Tamil Nadu. Will this story now reach the door of the Tamil Nadu Supremo Jayalalithaa? A. Sarvananan, lawyer and spokesperson of the DMK, and C. Rajshekaran of the AIADMK, supporter and lawyer, join us. Appreciate both of you joining us. Mr. Nanda Sarvananan, please tell us. The government gets the Agriculture Minister to resign because he allegedly pressurized this chief engineer, or his supporters pressurized the chief engineer into allegedly committing suicide, and now you want a CBI probe and Jayalalitha's role to be investigated. Are you simply not playing petty politics now over the death of this engineer? Why do you want Jayalalithaa to have to answer for what actually concerns the agriculture minister in our government?
Not at all, Mr. Sardesai. We are not, making any petty politics. See, first some more, facts. On 20th of February, this engineer committed suicide. For almost 40 days, nothing has happened. Everything has happened only after the opposition party and the mainstream media picked up the story and brought in relentless pressure on the government. Then a CBCID probe was ordered. The moment CBCID probe was ordered, what was done was that some news items, insinuating stories were floated. The newspapers carried a prominent story that, on the date of suicide, he was summoned by the IT department on, the investments made by him, which was, rubbished by his family. After that, this agricultural minister, the ex-minister who was arrested, makes a TV statement that, everything is known to Amma. If the CBCID probe, if Amma wants a CBCID probe, I will go through a CBCID probe. What does that mean? Does it not point a role? Does it not point a finger? So will a CBCID probe, the minister says, I have said everything to Amma, I have explained everything to her. Will a CBCID probe bring the actual details? That is the relevant question. That is the question.
So you have no faith in the
opposition.
like the opposition in Karnataka.
Just a minute, sir.
So just a minute, like the opposition in Karnataka in the Ravi case had no faith in a CID probe called by the Karnataka government, you have no faith in a CID probe called by the Tamil Nadu government. Am I to understand?
Definitely.
You have no faith in it. So you only want a CBI probe.
No faith, no, absolutely no faith. Because why 40 days? He is the main reason this story broke out. All the information was in the public domain. Within a week of that engineer's suicide, the family members alleged that they were pressurized to give statements, and job was offered to muffle their voices. What else you require for a CBI probe?
Mr. Rajshekaran, that is the question. 44 days after the suicide comes the arrest. People are saying that this is either a cover-up or an eyewash. That in somehow the attempt was made to protect your agriculture minister, Mr. Krishnamurthy. Once you could not protect him, now you had no choice but to, in a sense, arrest him. And a CID probe run by the AIDM, which comes directly under the AIADMK government, will never be able to probe a case involving one of its own. Therefore, a CBI probe is needed here as well, and Ms. Jayalalithaa needs to order that.
Rajdeep, first of all, when you introduced me, I am not a member of the AIADMK. I am a lawyer of the Madras High Court.
Okay.
So I support the just. That is my point.
Yes.
And first of all, I want to congratulate and appreciate the Tamil Nadu police and the CBCID for working without any pressure and arresting the ruling party former minister, Mr. Krishnamurthy, on merits. They took time. See, any investigation, we have to give time to the investigating agency. See, for example, DK Ravi's case, the CBI has turned back the file saying 3 months we cannot investigate this case with a time frame. See, any agency, specialized agency, they need time to do their job. We should allow them and respect their job, and we should also not interfere and demoralize the police force by commenting that they are unfit. See, what Tamil Nadu police is always appreciated for equating them to Scotland Yard police.
But this involves an AIADMK minister.
Officers with
this involves an AIADMK minister. Do you believe that a probe can take place in a free and fair manner when it involves a minister in the government who's just been arrested? Do you still believe that?
Rajdeep, you should understand when this news broke, the Chief Minister, Mr. Panneerselvam, and as far as the media says, it is Madam Dr. Jayalalithaa who is interfering and all. It's all rubbish. And she is no way connected to the administration. She is just the people's chief minister, as every AIADMK and people of Tamil Nadu address her. And she never interferes in the police affairs, always, from the day one. Whenever AIADMK government is in power, the police only do their job. So in this case, in this particular case, you should appreciate the police for taking a minimum time of 45 days
Mr.
and
Saravanan,
investigating the matter, and they are zeroed on the ex-minister and they have arrested him. What more they want?
Yeah,
you should allow the police to
point,
investigate the matter on merits.
I take your point.
Assume
I
or
take
presume
your point,
so
Mr.
many things and
Rajshekaran.
say he is responsible, and you cannot pass judgments on media, and the opposition wants, you cannot arrest anybody. It's really ridiculous.
Mr. Saravanan, what more do you want? The fact is, when the DMK was in power, you never took any action against any sitting DMK member who was involved in corruption.
There are umpteen number of suicide cases which has been left like that.
Nobody was responsible for any of these suicides.
No, just a minute.
Nobody was responsible for people jumping before trains. There was an attempted suicide by an RMO of Trichy today. There was
I don't want to
not
take
so much of
political pot
corruption
shots.
when DMK was ruling.
I want to know, Mr. Saravanan.
Broke with DMK only.
Mr. Saravanan,
what about 2G? 2G case?
This is total. There is no total
2G case. Which party did it?
No. Can we have one by one? I just want to know, Mr. Saravanan.
No party, sir. DMK party is not involved, sir.
No.
2G case, DMK party is not involved.
Who is Raja? Who is Madam Kanimuri? It's all
Raja? Raja is
the whole world knows. Raja is a DMK minister, sir.
Sir, I want to know.
Madam Kanimuri is
what has he got to do with the minister jumping before a railway line? Talk about that, sir.
The court
Talk
and
about that.
everything is the public domain, as you said. Refer to the
Does it
previous
justify somebody
party.
jumping before the train because of the relentless pressure?
I am asking both of you.
In this case, police have done a wonderful job. We should appreciate the police for doing their job without any pressure. They have arrested the former minister of the ruling party.
I'll tell you,
you should
why he was
wish
arrested.
them all success in their endeavors. That should be the attitude.
Because
you cannot demoralize the force.
If he did not make that statement, I am sure
See,
CBCID
that is the
would not have
immature
arrested.
statement.
I
he
am
is
going to
being
leave
asked
it
for
there.
that.
The mere arrest is not going to solve any of the issues.
Police are doing
mere
the
arrest
job
is
in
not
Tamil
going to
Nadu.
mean
We
that
should
justice
appreciate
is going
them.
to be done to the
They
victim.
are good officers.
Mr. Sarvanan and Mr. Rajshekharan, you've forgotten that there is an anchor to the show. You've both given your points of view. The DMK,
Sorry, Rajdeep.
the DMK believes it has no faith in the CBI, in the CBCID. And on the other hand, the AIADMK is claiming what more could we do in this case. But clearly with an election in Tamil
quotes
Nadu,
are there, Rajdeep.
with an
The
election
quotes are
just
there.
a year away, it appears the opposition is looking for a stick to beat the government with. The government, for its part, has clearly been embarrassed when a senior minister has been arrested in a case like this. I appreciate both of you joining us, and we will see whether there is a CBI inquiry ordered after all in this case or not.